Welcome back. Here this morning, we want to talk about a free community event that's happening this weekend, and it's here for families to teach families some safety, really important, different topics that we all have in our backlot this morning. So, Nikki, thank you for joining us with San Diego Moms. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. So, yeah, you've organized quite an event. Tell us kind of the message behind it, what you hope families gain from it.
Absolutely. The goal is really to bring families together to meet first responders, kind of the real life heroes that protect and serve us daily, and then we have some superheroes stopping by.
Nice.
And just have a lot of fun while we're learning life-saving safety skills.
Life-saving skills. Even here in our backlot, we have so many, like food allergies. What is this? Jiu-jitsu as well, and then working on your car. So we're going to get to all of this here. Tell us real quick the details of the event, what we need to know.
Yes. This Saturday, we'll be right outside Dave & Buster's in Mission Valley from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. You can register at familysafetyday.com.
Great.
And it's a great event. Come on.
Family Safety Day. I think that's on top of mind of everyone, right? When you have kids, it's so important. Hello, sir. What's your name?
I'm Sean Conley, Corporate Relations Partner with the Food Allergy Institute.
Okay, the Food Allergy Institute. So
Yes.
if you could briefly give us some tips on what we need to know when it comes to food allergies.
Sure. Most importantly, the signs and symptoms of anaphylaxis. If you're out at a restaurant or with a family member or friend and somebody could be having an anaphylactic reaction. So knowing the signs and symptoms is super important. And so we'll be offering free training this Saturday.
Free training on what to do if someone is, going through an anaphylaxis, you said. Okay.
For us lay people, you want to know that.
Yeah, of course. If you could tell us real quick, what are some of the signs and symptoms? What do you
So
look for?
usually body, you might have some body aches as well, and then something that would trigger in your mouth.
I see.
So we have 3 different options to administer epinephrine.
Epinephrine, and it comes in this form here, right?
We have
In
3
this
different
kit?
forms. So Neffy
Okay.
is the newest form. It's a nasal.
The nasal one,
Yes.
okay.
And then we have the OG, which is the EpiPen, and then AviQ actually talks you through how to
Gotcha.
administer it.
So important, right? And
Absolutely.
these are things that can be remedied really quickly if you know the steps and the signs to look out for.
Sure, and we have free training online.
Okay, thank you.
foodallergyinstitute.com.
Awesome. You have a great voice, by the way.
Thank you.
It's
Thank you.
solid. I'm sure you've heard that before. Thank you. Okay, let's come on over here. Tell me about your organization.
Sure. We're Concentric Jiu-Jitsu Fitness Wellness, and we do semi-private functional fitness and strength training. And today we're talking about our kids' jiu-jitsu and self-defense.
Nice.
So we do self-defense for kids and women's jiu-jitsu workshops.
That's great. So who do we have here?
We have Ariel
Hi,
and
Ariel.
Professor Victor, our head coach here.
Nice. Professor Victor, do you want to show Ariel some moves? What have you been working on these days, if you could tell us?
Yeah, sure. We can work on some self-defense.
Okay.
Would you like to see it now?
Of course, yes, please show
All right.
us.
So let's go, Ariel. So we're gonna show a technique here. In case if I try to grab Ariel, grab her hand and try to drag her. So she's going to make a strong base. Now she's going to walk towards
Solid.
me. She's going to connect her hands and she's going to be able to break that
Got
grip.
out. Nice. Ariel, how old is she? How old are you? 8 years old, learning these important skills. Tell me why it's so important for kids to learn these types of things.
Sure. About 20% of kids between middle school and high school report some type of bullying.
Wow.
And so if we have answers to those situations, we feel like we can do something. And a lot of it is prevention. A lot of it is just feeling like you can set a boundary. So Professor Victor even has a section where we call verbal jiu-jitsu, where we practice even looking the bully in the eye, setting a boundary. So a lot of it is just showing that you're not a compliant victim, which prevents a lot of the following situations.
Okay, really important on confidence and being able to handle any scenario. Thank you very much. We have a car in our backlot too to get to. So let me walk on over here. Girly Garage. Hello, hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
You brought a whole car
Yes.
to show us what you do. Tell us.
So Girly Garage does hands-on automotive education. We do that in person on your car in group workshops and for individuals. And it's so important because, gosh, I'm realizing that out of the 75 vendors that are going to be there on Saturday, that I need to go around and see them all. But your car is one of the most dangerous things that we climb into every single day.
Right.
So we want to make sure that we're maintaining it. And for you specifically, I just want to give you a few tips here.
Tell me, yes,
because so
teach
many
me.
people are driving hybrid and electric vehicles now, right? So one of the big things that you want to notice is, do you see anything orange in here?
All these pipes are orange.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is all high voltage wiring. Now there is enough voltage in a hybrid or electric vehicle to kill a human.
Wow.
So we want to make sure that if we are popping our hood and we have these vehicles at home, not only can we be safe, but also, do you see this little fireman symbol right here?
Yes, right there, the helmet.
Yes, so this fire person symbol actually lets you know that there is a safe place for our emergency first responders to get in here and cut safely so they don't get electrocuted while they're using the jaws of life.
Okay, wow, that's interesting
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, because I mean, obviously we've heard about so many battery fires, things like that can happen with these hybrids or electric
Yes,
vehicles.
and this is a safe way that you can cut off that 400 volts.
Oh, interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
it's all right there.
Yeah, right there. It's on a
right
sticker
there. It
in your
shows
car.
you. Lift the hood and look in there. Don't be afraid to lift your hood.
Yeah, and I know we have a
changing
wheel lock,
tires.
too.
Yes, what's happening here?
Well, so generally, when you have a spread like this and you have your tiny little jack holding your car up, you always want to make sure that you push your wheel underneath your car when you're changing a flat tire, because if your car falls off that jack, then it doesn't fall on you.
Okay.
It will fall on that wheel.
And that's an easy move, right?
Yeah,
Just nudge it under there to protect you.
100%.
Thank you very much for your advice.
Thank
you
you.
all so much for your advice. I know we had a lot to get to today, but you can find out so much more on Saturday, right, Nikki? Tell us again where people can sign up.
I can sign up at familysafetyday.com. It's this Saturday from 10 to 1 at Dave & Buster's.
All right, Dave & Buster's, can't miss it. It's right off the freeway there, of course, that parking lot. So full of great vendors, Concentric, Food Allergy Institute, Girly Garage. Thank you all very much for being with us today. And look them up too and find out more if you want to sign your kids up. Thank you.